formation lap has started.
Good day everyone, it's 4D here, and we have the 1 hour and 40 minutes, odd real time there, the 1 hour 40 minutes of Port of Mayo. This is the European Endurance Series for LFM's Championship, and we came into this one a bit late, and because of that, we haven't really had the time to do any qualifying or practice. What could possibly go wrong here? We're starting at the back of the grid, so hopefully no drive-throughs this time, please. I bloody hate the startup. This startup procedure sometimes is such a pain in the ass, and it's like you're on a knife edge really of, are you going to get a drive-through or are you not, and are we going to get one? Nope, green. Okay. That is a pretty solid start there. We've taken one, nearly two, 3 cars already. We even got to the breaking point. Port of Mayo always gives, carnage the first corners, and well, there we go. Oh dear. Well, I shall elaborate. Obviously, joining us in this adventure at Port of Mayo today is our good friend Sir David Rilstone. Unfortunately, he's in the LMP2s, and we just passed him while he was facing the wrong direction. Call me old-fashioned, but I'd say that's not optimal. Cheers, Jim. He's happy already. So hopefully now we've already gained a good couple of places already on the start. We started in 14th, and we're currently now in 11th. Hopefully we can get through this pack and not have any of the LMPs getting away. And well, there we go. You find this the multi-class in this game sometimes is a bit hit and miss. You never know really what these LMP drivers are going to do. Sometimes they're fine, and then sometimes they, well, yeah. We got a dive bomb, we got a spinner. Yeah. But what it has done is now just given us a run on P10 here. Oh wow, we're in P10. So a lot of stuff happened at the start. We're now currently P10 after the first lap, but looks of it. 4 places. I think we've inherited a couple of those from crashes, instants and spins, but you know what? If you said to me, getting P10 at the beginning of this race after starting at P14 back in the grid, I'd be happy with this. Didn't expect much, to be quite honest with you. So first lap completed. Here's a good old Mr. Rilstone. Recovered from his bit of a nightmare start, but hopefully now we can get on it, because there's a nice packet, to be fair, in front of us, and looks like the GT3s are mostly sticking together. The leaders seems to have taken off ahead. But anyway, lap 3. So we haven't really done much, but we have closed the gap on P9. There's a nice little pack in front of us here. We've got 3 cars in front, 1 further up ahead. Looks like we're a little bit quicker than some of these guys, as we have closed this down in 2 laps. Hopefully we can start applying some pressure here and make something happen. Or, as I say that, the Porsche looks to have a go at the Aston here. How's that going to work out? I think Aston sort of takes the outside road here. May give the Porsche a run. I think we might be able to get some scraps here if we're careful. I gotta say, I do love this track. I think Port of Mayo really does give some good GT3 racing. I think GT3 and LMP2 cars are fantastic on this track. Hypercars I'm not so fussed with, but hypercars are a bit of a touchy subject at the moment. But here we go. We're 1 lap later, and possibly a run on this Porsche here. We're definitely applying some pressure to him. He had a bit of a wiggle. And, oh, the Aston goes. Oh dear, oh well, look at that. 3 places in 1 corner. We take those all day long. So 1 Aston spun out, blocked basically the 2 guys behind him, and we capitalised big time there. 3 places, and now we've got the sole BMW was slightly ahead of that pack. Maybe we can apply some pressure now with a little bit of clear air and look to gain a P6. I mean, this is already an incredible start. Less than 10 minutes into this race and we're already 7 places up. So you join us a couple of laps later. We have gained up on our BMW friend here. Yeah, Jim being his colourful self, make him work for it. The guy Aston behind was one of the guys who got blocked. I think we were behind earlier, a couple of laps. We got unfortunate, and we got a nice run pit edge here with the BMW. If we can just keep it together now and turn it into the inside. He's thought about going defensive. It's going to be a drag race now to the T1. That BMW's got good speed, not making any space. Can we outbrake? Yeah, he's given us space. Fair play to him. I think we've got the inside now. We should have that position done. There we go. Fantastic. Fair play to him there. He gave us plenty of space in his first corners, and I think that's that done now. I don't think he's going to come back. And if anything, he might be under attack from the Aston. No, he's okay. Well, the Aston's really on his tail there, and another Mustang has come to join the fight. Hopefully now we can press on and catch P5. So we join us a couple of laps later. We are still in P6, slowly gaining on P5 here. Couple of hypercars, LMP2s, oh Christ, look at them. Couple of LMP2s really going defensive there. Sometimes you've got to play the traffic, and as I say that, our BMW friend we were chasing down P5 has lost big time to those 2 LMPs there. And that's how this race goes. With traffic, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So as we come to this hairpin, hopefully we can start closing the gap, and he goes very deep there. But gets a better drive at the corner, so we don't really have the run. It certainly shows he's a bit rattled at the moment. Certainly feeling the pressure. Hopefully we can just keep turning the screw, really. Again, getting very close.
Right side.
LMP getting in the way. And this could be an opportunity to send. Whoa. Kind of back out of it a bit there. Thought about sending it and thought against it in the end. But we're definitely making good progress here. This is looking good, this race. Just coming towards the final turns now. So we're coming to the end of lap 10. And yeah, coming to just under the 20 minutes racing. Looking good. Oh, although we've had a bad exit there, so we've lost a bit of ground on him. Hopefully we can get that back. Okay, so as we approach the first few corners again, hopefully we can... Oh, well, I was going to say, hopefully we can make some inroads into this guy, but we've caught up to him pretty quickly there. He's a bad few corners. And we've got to run. Potentially, I would say potentially 3 wide. We keep hold. Yeah, brave on the braking, and that worked out. Jim's happy. That was a good pass. That it came out of nowhere, to be honest, because he's just had a really slow exit on a couple of those corners and just gave us the opportunity to make a pass. Now onwards to Mr. Helm for P4. This guy is also looking a bit hesitant. I mean, ooh, this LMP2 making things difficult for him. I think that was a bit of evasive driving from him then. The LMP goes wide and kind of off track, but it's certainly a theme in this race. But hopefully we can close back up on him and have a good run. The BMW is still close behind. Hopefully we can. I don't think we're going to be able to get a run on this guy. Yeah. Gonna have to lift off here, yeah. We'll take a penalty. Well, we kind of do both. We do both. Oh dear. Keep it within track limits for trying, Jim. So again, first 3 corners, just like we had on the BMW previously. Again, we seem to really close the gaps on the cars in this split. Seems we're much faster into those first 3 corners. He goes way wide here. That's going to be a penalty for him, surely. Have a little look. Nothing really descends there, but he does go incredibly deep. And we got another move here. Ah, damn it. Just when I thought we had another move done on that hairpin, we just lit the rears up on the exit there and gave him the place back. But we might have the opportunity again. I think we have. Side by side, I think he's got the better exit. I think he's... What? Oof, that was close. Oh, we've got a hand position. Oh no. Well, I don't know what happened there. I do know what happened there. So, that was an interesting little battle. He tried to cover us off there, I think. Left it too late and we managed to get up on the inside. I think it wanted us to give the place back thinking it was an illegal pass. But it looks like he went off track himself, which then cancelled the illegal pass. So there's an interesting little interaction of the game there. If you make an illegal pass on someone and they go off track afterwards, then it cancels it. I think we benefited a bit there, where we both went off track. So we fast forward ahead. Couple of laps now, nothing much has happened.
Left side.
LMP's going back round again. Although it does look like the BMW behind us has certainly lost a few places.
Left side.
Side by side with... Oh, goodness me, what is that LMP2 doing? If you're going to make an overtake like that, don't immediately cut back into the racing line and brake, because it just gives no time to react there, and that's exactly what he did. What a clown. That's not how you race safe. If you're going to make that pass, stick to your lane, don't cut back into mine. But that's multi-class racing for you. More LMPs. And hopefully we can catch up on Mr. Sesnick, I'm guessing. Currently 11 seconds in front of us at the moment. He's slightly pulling away from the chap behind us. Although I suppose he is kind of holding that gap really, sort of hovering around between 1.5 to 2 seconds. But hopefully we can make some inroads now on Sesnick in front. But this has been a good race. We're just coming up to the hour mark left. Just to recap everything, an hour, well, 40 minutes have gone. We've got an hour left. Started in P14 and now P4. I mean, that's pretty damn good going, I think.
Incident sector 3, yellow flag.
So here we are. We skipped forward quite a few laps. We've closed up on Mr. Sesnick here, and as you can see, we're about to run out of fuel, so this is our pit lap. Hopefully we don't give ourselves a drive-through. We're going to go for a full tyre change. So we've got 2 sets of fresh tyres. There's our Cessnick. I think we gained a little bit there. We're a bit early on the brakes, I think. Just stretched it out a bit more. But we're going for a full tank of fuel, full tyres. Hopefully we don't lose too much. Let's cut to the pits. So we've just got a couple of seconds left to go. Cessnick still hasn't left. It's going to be close. Oh, I could just see movement in the mirror. Off we go. Ooh, I think we've done it. We've done it. We've jumped him on the pits somehow. Not quite sure how we've done that. Maybe he's repaired some damage, but we have jumped him on the pits. Awesome. And off we go. P6. LMP. Mr. Rilstone again. We meet on the exit.
Right side. Clear right.
BMW took a different pit lane there. Is it an alternate pit lane for Port of Mayo? But yeah, that is a fantastic pit stop. We've jumped Cessnick, so it looks like we're provisional P3.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
So let's skip forward now. We got some clear air. Hopefully we can set some good laps, and we do. Because we really got to catch up that guy in front now. He's 3 seconds, I think, in front. He's just come out the pits, actually. Ooh, this has been interesting. He's jumped us on the pits somehow. We've got fresh and warm tyres here, so we should have an advantage on the corner. We send up the inside. Better grip there.
Still there.
A little bit of contact. I'd say that was...
Great move. Keep it up.
I'd say that's a shoulders out moment, but that was a solid overtake, and a BMW having an attack on him now.
1 lap behind. Past the car behind.
Very good racing here. We are now back in P3. I would say currently back in P3. We are in P3, so hopefully we can maintain this now. We're a little bit of pressure behind. The Mustang and the Beamer fighting a bit. They've got an LMP2 distracting them. Hopefully that gives us the opportunity to run away
Car left.
and catch Mr. Peccio, we're going to call him. He's currently quite a few seconds in front. 6 seconds, 5.5, 6 seconds in front. We've got 42 minutes. Let's see what we can do. What we really need at the moment now is a good couple of laps with no traffic.
Left side.
Thank you, mate. Please just let us go. As I say, what we really need now is a good couple of laps where we can just stretch the legs of this Mustang on these fresh tyres and make the most of it. Peccio probably set a fast lap there, 47.2.
Keep doing what you're doing. Spot on. P3.
Jim's a happy man. So here we go. As we ordered, we requested setting some fast laps. So this is our first clear flying lap in these tyres, and we're massively up on our time before. 47.1 banging time. Well, we just need another one of those, really. Trying to set as many good laps as we can to close that gap. Next lap, again consistent. 47.
Clear left.
And you join us, half hour to go now. We are now just under 5 seconds of the race. There goes Mr. Rilstone once again. Hope he's good to see him still in the race. I hope he's having a better one. But we're now 4.5, 5 seconds behind Mr. Peccio. We are gaining. It's going to be an interesting race at the finish here because we are gaining. 4 seconds even. He's lost a lot of time somewhere, maybe, and that's the thing, is with traffic in these races, you gain and lose pretty damn quickly. 15 minutes to go. Again, nothing much changes, but we are closing. You can see that the gap is now just under 3 seconds.
Sectors 1 and 3 are
We are getting it.
off the base. Sector 2 is 0.
And
3,
we can
4
now
off the
see him
base.
directly in front of us.
Car behind.
So, Mr. Cessnick behind, we are dropping him slightly. He's still sort of dropping him, he's sort of holding him back. He's 1.5, 2 seconds behind. The important one is Peccio in front.
Left side.
14 minutes to go now.
Clear left.
We're going to make just over 2.5 seconds. And lo and behold, we fast forward a bit. And just as we were saying earlier, with traffic causing a big thing in these races, I think Peccio in front has a real bad moment with traffic and loses quite a lot of time. Alright, we go again. So yeah, that's just how it goes. Peccio's lost a good second there to the car in front. That's really going to put him under pressure now. But that's just how quickly things can change in these races. I think there's a bit of a bad exit there as well.
Peccio in. The gap is 1.5.
Jim doing some good work there for a change. Well, I'm doing some good
Sector
work
3
as
is
well.
clear.
But here we go, 13 minutes to go and now 1.2 seconds behind him. Let's skip ahead 3 minutes later. We got some more back markers. Unfortunately, we've lost out on traffic this time. A lot of the back markers have got in the way. And again, as we're saying, the traffic gives and the traffic takes away. And again, we see Mr. Rilstone, who's on P9 as opposed to P10 last time we saw him. And unfortunately, this guy in front, who's currently running P13,
Car right.
I get a bit frustrated with because he just would not let me go past, and I just send an almighty
Yellow flag is sector
dive
2.
bomb, and yeah, I didn't give him the room, shall we say. But we skip forward. 4 minutes to go in the race. Now we are up in the closing stages. He gets held up now with traffic.
On your right. Clear
The
right.
closest we've been all race this guy, half a second, 0.3 of a second. We had to lift off there because we were just going wide. I don't think we're going to have the run here. The Ferrari is pretty quick on the straights here. But these last 3 minutes going to be important. Definitely going to be a tense finish to this race, maybe for a P2 here. Again, we have a very good, that corner we've been very strong on all race.
We can see who are
They have a run here.
Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Is he going to go defensive? We think about sending it.
Right side.
Oh, but he
Clear right.
just cuts our nose off there, I think.
Past the top car approaching.
Bit of a borderline move. Let me know what you think there. I felt he kind of moved under braking a bit under that turn. I committed to my line and he stepped the outside, but he just drifted back to the inside. And again, here we go. We can have this move done here. And
Flag.
there we go.
On your right.
The old
clear
4D
right.
magic comes out just when we needed it. And I think that is P3. So unfortunately, we went for the move in that corner. We've done it a couple of times, and the rear tyres just said no, sir. And we come to the end of the race for the final lap. Peccio in front, again got another back mark in between, but I think he's too far ahead for us to do anything. 2 seconds in front now, and I don't think we're going to make this happen on the last lap.
Sector 2 is clear.
Unless we get kind with some traffic, which according to the track map there's not much of. So there we go. Last few sectors, we just coming up, still got this back marker. We're just going to have to try and send it past this guy. But I don't think we're really
Clear left.
going to be able to make up 1.5 seconds in half a lap. Although he is running a bit slow. Maybe his tyres are suffering. But I think P3 in this race seems to be all but guaranteed unless we could well and truly stuff it up, which is not outside the realms of possibility. But again, P3, when you start at last place, last a podium challenge, almost completed here, just one more turn, and I'd say that's a banging race. I think one more lap or two and we would have got past him again, but we didn't have the opportunity and we fluffed it. But either way, P3 in this race, we'll take it.
Well done. Decent drive.
Oh, Jim with some praise, although I feel Jim could have been a bit happier other than just a well done, decent drive. Oh yeah, cheers Jim. So we're pretty quick with pace actually in that race, as it turns out. I think we were one of the quickest GT3s, other than the leader. The leader was well off in front. But here we go, 11 places gained, 208 points, and a nice chunk of safety rating and driver rating. Expected to qualify 5th, actual 15th. Expected to finish 5th, actual 3rd. I think we'll take that. A couple of contacts, but hey, it happens. But anyway, that's all. Catch you next time.